Okay, so what do you think that you can bring from your career or background that makes you a good selectman or, being an incumbent? What have you brought?
And we'll begin with Joe Morandi.
Well, what have I brought? I brought my knowledge of the business side to the Board of Selectmen. On a very small piece of property in town, commercial side of it. So when we're doing the tax rate, I think of the commercial side because I pay the residential side, I pay the commercial side, we pay property taxes on the commercial side. That's what I bring to the board. I bring a lot of common sense. The board is in fantastic shape. We have a great Board of Selectmen right now. It's a board that we all get along with, and it's just, how do I say it? The board works well together. As far as like, what else can we bring? It depends upon what opportunities we have come in front of us. We go out and we look for stuff all the time. We're looking for different ways to keep the tax level where it is. There's certain things that we have to do with pay increases and stuff. So you put it all together when you get 5 heads that get along, it works out really well for us. And that's what our board does.
Thank you.
Same question, Mike Runyon.
Okay, thank you. Joy, as I alluded to in my opening remarks, I've been involved in town government for 3 decades now. Mm-hmm. Each Monday night that I sit in that seat at a selectmen's meeting, I'm learning something new. There's quite a learning curve at the Board of Selectmen. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that go on and take place. There's a lot of planning. I'll give you a good example. DPW facility. We have been planning replacing our DPW facility for over 3 years now. We are still fine-tuning all aspects of that, particularly the financing a portion of it before we bring it to town meeting. So there's a lot that goes on to being a selectman that folks don't necessarily see when they tune into BCAT on Monday nights when we meet. There's much more to it, and being able to effectively get the job done requires some previous experience in town government to know the ins and outs of moving legislation along.
Thank you. And finally, Nick Priest.
Thank you, Al. So the question was, what do I bring from my current position? Mm-hmm. Right. It's a great question. Thank you, Joy. I would say that I bring a unique opportunity, a different perspective. No, I haven't served for years like the other 2 candidates have, or 3 candidates have, because I know Virginia has spent a very long time here in local government. What I bring is a different perspective, a unique position that unites my understanding of law, my understanding of the importance of strategy, both around development of practical resources and the use of how we operate as a town, as well as bringing new initiatives and how those initiatives may play out over the course of several years, whether or not I make it past a 3-year term. One of the biggest issues I see here in town is communication from the town to the residents. Yes, there's information out there if you dig hard enough, but it's very difficult for people to find it. As someone who's spent the last 10 years in marketing and advertising, making it my business to help people communicate, I think that I would be finely tuned to help the Board of Selectmen create a new level of communication and proactive effort with the people of this community.